somehow so I can spray foam it then? Or?
Oh, the sheetrock in the attic?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Okay. No, I thought you meant like the...
So it's on the city website, and I found
The
this
sheetrock panel, the...
general government.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm guessing it's like a policy for here.
Mm-hmm.
I requested records from the chief, and he said they didn't exist. It was regarding the total number of traffic stops Officer mariakis had. The next request was total number of those traffic stops. They noted the odor of marijuana, next is odor of alcohol, whatever, so on and so on. He said they don't exist. My guess is he's using that based on the wording of it, so he's saying that there's not an actual record that has that information. I understand that. I totally understand that. I was hoping that he would be able to go through and give me the numbers, but that's fine if he doesn't want to. But I was reading here that they're supposed to have guidelines therein listed. Each authority shall adopt, prominently display, and make available for inspection and copying at his office for the guidance of the public a notice containing a description of its organization and established times and places at which legal custodian, from whom and the methods whereby the public may obtain information and access to records in its custody, make requests for records or obtain copies of records, and the cost thereof. I don't see anything posted of that whatsoever. Also, each authority shall prominently display at his office for the guidance of the public a copy of this section. Again, I do not see it.
Case, it's right here.
Awesome. Thank you for pointing that out.
There's one on the bulletin board out in the entryway too. Or
Perfect.
there was, unless some pulled it down. That I
Perfect. I did not see it, so thank you. And then it also comes down here and it says that I'm supposed to obtain these records at the city clerk. And so should I be coming here and making records requests, and then they would give it to the police if it was regarding police? You know.
I guess we can do that. The thing is, we don't have, or we're not a custodian of that department's records. Normally people do go through the clerk's office for any type of records request.
Okay.
You know, I can't, you know, one of the things that the reason he may have responded, you know, because he doesn't have that information is, you know, with open records requests, and you probably understand this, we can't really create anything. We can only share existing stuff. And I don't know how their record software works.
Yeah.
That's probably where
well,
into.
So, and then the next thing is any person has the right to inspect a record and to make or receive a copy. So instead of getting charged for copies, I would just request that I get to inspect all the police records, and then I can just take photos of them myself of, you know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and, you know, there's so many of them, then that would be it. So, and then it says that there's supposed to be a place to do this at, you know, requesters shall be permitted to use facilities comparable to those available to city employees to inspect, copy, or abstract a record. So, I mean, if he doesn't want to go through it because it's going to be a daunting task, I understand that, then I would just ask that they pull this Officer mariakis' traffic stop records and arrest records, and I'll just review them. And if somebody wants to watch me while I do it, that's fine by me too.
Okay. Well, boy.
And good news is I'm almost done with all this. You guys won't probably deal with me for a long time. This was a 1-year thing, and that's it. I just want to see how this all operates and how it works. So.
Sure. This one, I just want to, because, you know, that's the thing. They have sensitive information over there.
Oh yeah, no, they would want to. They would. I can't remember exactly legal terms, but, you know, they block out like witnesses' names and stuff like that. You know, there's personal identifiable information that they would either black out or white out, or, you know, however they want to do it. If he has to make copies of all of them and redact them, but that wouldn't be at my expense.
And you wanted to do that now?
No. I can make an appointment for it.
Okay.
That's fine. This, I believe, talks about 48 hours.
Yeah. We have to respond to you in 48 hours. Public work may be made orally in writing shall be made upon 48 hours notice of intent to inspect or copy a record.
Yep.
Okay. I'll write this down.
And then, can I see that?
Sure. Nothing in the police department about? I think this is the same as this.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
No, not the brown, no, these are the two reds. This red and this brown? Yeah. No, this red and this brown? So this one, you wanna know why?
150.
Yeah, no, because one is brown.
4, 5,
I've got two powers here, right.
in particular.
Follow me, watch this.
Let's see. If you don't mind, Tyler, let me call our city attorney and see what the best practice is here.
Okay.
Best process.
Okay.
Can I give you a call?
You got my email still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer email.
Okay. I'll ask about this. What's the best process? Ask about access.
Yeah, there's going to be a few of them. I mean, I'm not expecting to be able to do this in 48 hours, but I don't expect it to take 30 days. But whatever it is, it is. I'm just trying to figure out if it's possible. From what I'm reading, it should be, so I'm just trying to figure out how it works.
Okay.
So, and then regarding the, oh, I left that file in the car. The Police and Fire Committee.
Mm-hmm.
We had talked before about it, and you had forwarded on the information. They were going to do a review or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked if I could be a part of that hearing.
Did you get a letter?
No, I have not.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I have not gotten anything.
Okay. We were going to send you a letter about that.
Yep, I haven't gotten
Let me
anything.
follow up on that then, too.
I'm just curious. I don't see anything in there stating that I can or can't be in attendance, so I'm trying to just figure out if we're not available to be in attendance for it, why it is. I just want to get some clarification on it.
Whether or not you can or cannot.
Yep. And I understand that when I did the complaint, by turning it in, it says it waived your rights. But my objection to that is that there wasn't a board present or established at the time, so that shouldn't affect me waiving my rights because there wasn't actually anybody I could hand it to, even though I'd asked several times, because I didn't want to waive my rights. So I would really like to be a part of it, a fly on the wall. If I can't participate, that's fine. Just to be able to sit in and listen is good enough. Just to make sure everything that I complained about was addressed, and it's not just somebody sitting down and shuffling papers. So, just to see the transparency. That's all.
Our city attorney had some ideas on that and about process, and he was going to write you a letter. And I'm surprised you hadn't got it.
I have not. And he was going to email that, I assume? Because I
believe we had your email address. Or maybe he didn't.
I haven't given anybody my address, so I don't know.
So you want an email to you? Maybe he mailed
Yeah, nothing was. I haven't received anything in the mail. I mean, if he did mail to my email address,
you'd rather have an email though?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right.
But that is it. And then I would just make a suggestion that notice gets put out somewhere other than over there, because I've been in here several times and I've never looked over there. It would just be a little bit better if it was somewhere where on a wall where somebody could see it.
Hey guys.
It's not out of the vestibule at all?
I'll go look out there. I didn't see it. I never paid attention. But it's great that it's here. I would have never looked over there to see it. So, but
we get open records requests all the time.
Okay.
And normally we try to respond in a timely manner. And
Yep.
oftentimes people walk out of here with copies.
Regarding
City stuff.
and I found no issues with that anywhere. The only issue always comes from the police side of it. That's it. Osceola is the opposite. Osceola was really good. They responded within 48 hours and fulfilled within a week. And then Washington State Patrol filled a very big request within 28 days with no charges, no fees, no questions, no nothing. So, I mean, Washington State Patrol and Osceola so far have been the only ones that have been completely easy to work with. Otherwise, Sheriff's Office and the PD here has been fairly difficult. So, again, if I was to ask for records not pertaining to an officer, it usually goes pretty good.
Mhm.
But when it's regarding officers, they don't. And that's all it is just to figure out and show that it's very hard, you know, to, like I told the sheriff, he says he's all about transparency and accountability, but when you don't want to give public records regarding that, it doesn't really prove to me that you're being transparent.
Mhm.
And that's all it is. I just wanted to see if I'd seen videos, people weren't allowed to do this thing, and I thought that's not how it is in this area. I'm going to show them different. And it's disturbing to find that it's the same in certain departments. So that's all it is. But like I said, this is pretty much done come September. And yeah, that's it. So.
Well, we'll try to communicate with you soon, Tyler.
Yeah,
And,
I appreciate it.
Let me just follow it up with this with our attorney, and hopefully we'll get something to you soon.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, Bob.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Benita, you're right. It's out there. I just didn't pay attention.
I don't think it all was.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm sure it was still there.
Yep, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.